Hello everybody, and today I've got a funny story because, well, I'm all about making you guys laugh and cry and all of the other emotions I let you find yourselves intercepting. And today, yep, that's not great. And I've got a funny story because I got a funny story because I woke up today with my legs aching, and I was like, yep, that's great. I'm either getting old and dying or I'm growing again. And it took me back to a time that I'm quite fond of, because back in college I used to do performing arts. I used to, you know, that comes with dancing, singing and acting. And today we're going to be talking about the acting, because it's a funny story. Long story short, I'm going to try and shorten it as much as I can. We were doing a murder mystery play, and I was picked. That's it. I auditioned for someone who had a lot more time on the stage than, you know, as opposed to the person I got. I literally, I kid you not, I got given the person who died first. So they either thought my acting was shit, or they wanted to put me through as much pain as possible, which, looking back at it, was probably a combination of the two. And anyway, so I'm given the guy that dies first, and the play's like an hour and a bit, an hour and 20. I'll go with like a guesstimate. And I, you know, obviously I come on, I have, I think, like 20 lines in total before I die. And, you know, screen cuts black and I hit the floor. And in rehearsals this was fine, because I got, what's it called, like a big mat. I got a big mat, you know, some cushiony stuff. You know, one of the mats that you get in, like, if you ever do, I don't know, if you ever do physical education, right? So I guess like one of them mats, and you know, doing stuff. And anyway, so I got that, which I was perfectly fine with. You know, it was pretty much a snooze fest. You know, I got to go to sleep, which I did. I actually did, because I'm just a tired guy. And then the actual show itself, and a couple rehearsals before, as you can imagine, I didn't get the mat, because they're not going to give me a mat on the actual play, right? And luckily we only did this play in front of people once, because I couldn't hack this. Anyways, falling on the floor as a big guy is hard enough, alright? You know, a lot of people, if they're, you know, small or fast enough, can quickly just, you know, lay down, because we get like 2 seconds where the stage goes black for you to die. But me, I'm not fast enough or small enough to be able to have done that. So as you can imagine, I literally had to fall to get down quick enough. So I did. I succumbed to gravity, and I lay down across the floor, right? So I'm dead. And I had to keep that up for an hour. Now, in rehearsals, this was a bit more fine, because I could sleep. But as you can imagine, I couldn't sleep during the actual time, because obviously at the end of the play we're going to have to get up, and we had this little separate after play kind of segment planned. So I had to be awake and alert, and you know, sentient to be able to do it. So I literally could sleep on the rehearsals, but on the actual day itself I couldn't, right? So it's like 7 at night when we're performing this in March, so it starts to get dark, and obviously my body's like, fuck, I want to rest, but I'm not resting, right? So I'm fucking tired. I just want to go to bed, and I've fallen on the stage, and I kid you not, this was the worst time to have gotten like, older people will probably get this reference, but you know when you get like stiff joints, I kind of got stiff joints, and it wasn't nice because, well, I'm on the floor and I can't really recorrect myself, so every time someone died I had to use that time wisely where the stage would go black, and I finally could, you know, quickly rearrange a limb or two and, you know, fix myself. And I would use my time wisely, but it just wasn't, you know, really that optimal, because it would immediately just go back to hurting, and then obviously I couldn't do it. So it was painful enough, let alone people walking around me kept treading on me. So I had that, and at this point I didn't even know if they were doing it on purpose, because I'm pretty sure in one of the rehearsals I spoke to people about this. I was like, can you please not step on me? It's a bit extreme. And they either didn't listen or just didn't make a conscious note to do that, because, you know, they kept treading on me. And on top of that, I kid you not, right, this pissed me off. I remember looking back and seeing one lucky bastard had died on the sofa. There was a sofa, right, for like the little, for the play, because it was in a house, and someone had died and lucky enough to fall off the sofa. So I remember looking back, I was thinking, you lucky bastard, because they only died like 20 minutes after me, so they only got like you know, an hour of it really, whereas I had to do the full hour and 20 minutes, because again I died relatively close to the beginning. I was introduced, I think, like 3 pages in and died 6 pages in, so fuck, I did like 3 pages worth of time before I got bumper-clattered, and it wasn't very nice, because I just wanted to, you know, move and be free, or at least die on something comfy, and some lucky bastard got the back of the sofa, so he was taking a nap there, and it was just fucking painful. And I think 2 people, I kid you not, I think 2 people died on the sofa. I think another person died on the armrest as well. So I was just so jealous. And then when I got back up, I was like, fuck, I hope I never do that again. But I just want to, you know, really pay homage to that, because, you know, there's not many actors that would be willing to put up with that, but I did, because, you know, I'm a good guy. And yeah, I don't think many people realise my work ethic when it comes to the industry, and how willing I am to do stuff like that. But yeah, it was just a funny story that I wanted to think about, because this happened like a couple of years ago, and it was a funny little story. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to end it there. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later.